Joe Sherman, he was the linesman that started the game. He went down with an injury. I hope he's doing okay. Our thoughts are definitely with him. It's a heck of an atmosphere tonight. Huge shout out to the Holy Cross community, administration, and the fan base for creating this type of environment for the student athletes to play in. I thought it was fantastic. Things didn't look too good for us early on. They had capitalized on the power play there early. They had another goal, but we were able to maintain our composure, and eventually we inched our way back into the game. Made some plays. Second period, the response was immense, and we found a way to get it done in the third. Questions?
For either of the players, I'm just kind of wondering, really short turnaround from when the coach took over to get to this level. Like, what have you kind of seen over these last 2 years that, got you good?
Belief. One word. This guy right here has 30 men who fully believe in what he has to say, what his message is, what the culture is. And, man, let's turn this program around. And the one word that always comes to mind, belief. We're down 2-0. There's no like, oh God, what's happening? Like, we knew we were going to win that game, I'm telling you. And like, it's because of what he does, the belief, the calmness that he has with us. He's the best coach I've ever had, and I'm so excited to keep this journey going with him.
Yeah, I couldn't say it any better than what he just said. I mean, coming in after the first period, and there was just no quit. There was just belief. We just believed, and we just one shift at a time, one play at a time, and we are where we are, mainly because of his coaching. We all believe in what he's building and what we're building, and can't say enough good about him.
And I noticed about 5 seconds left. Looked like you had your glove about halfway off. You kind of thought about it for a second, and you tossed it before it hit zero. Just kind of with everything that you've been through with this program to get to that point, that tossing that glove must have really been special to you.
Best moment of my life. I'll never forget it, man. Just 3 years ago, there was one thing that I really wanted to do with this program was get back to the NCAA tournament. And that was a goal I put out to myself, and I said, like, this is going to happen. And I just believed it. And with these 30 guys, man, like, they put everything, into that goal. And to be able to see it, it's special. But to be able to be a part of it, I mean, it's the best feeling in the world. I get emotional thinking about it. Just digging in. Like, you can't tell me many people thought Bentley would be winning the Atlantic and heading to the NCAA tournament. But 30 guys in this room, coaching staff, and everyone who worked there, we believed it, and we're so excited to keep this journey going and attack the next one because we're not done yet.
You talk about that belief. You're down to nothing after the first period. You guys are in that situation last week against Sacred Heart. Did that make it easy to stay confident knowing that you have that blueprint? You guys just did it last week.
For sure. We mentioned in the locker room because we were there last week. Of course, Holy Cross is a hell of a team, and they're a hard team to come back on with 2 goals. So we knew we had to dig in, but I think we had to keep our emotions in check and just go shift by shift. Like, if we kept believing, if we kept sticking to our process, sticking to our culture and our identity, we knew eventually it was going to kick. And then we got that little run going in the second period, and then I had that penalty in the third, which wasn't good. They scored a goal, but right after we get another one. I mean, the resilience of this team, of every player in there, the belief, it's extraordinary, and I'm so honored and grateful to be a part of it because this is stuff that you take with you the rest of your life. It really is. It's special, but like I said, man, like, we're not done yet, and we're going to attack next week with that same mentality because that's what we did all year, and that's what we continue to do.
Coach, you were hired, when you first come to Bentley, we asked the players kind of about what their vision was, but for you personally, what was kind of in your vision when you first came to Bentley that you looked at this program and thought this could be a possibility in reality?
I didn't so much as think about this moment. I just thought about building something that the university could be proud of, something that was sustainable that the players could be proud of. I thought it was going to be a significant challenge. It has been a significant challenge. It's been a tremendous amount of fun. But I just, Laser's talking about belief, and it's one thing to have a blueprint for how to do something, and that's fine. But we're just standing behind the bench. And I will say Lasers are going to talk about belief. I think our guys love each other. And I'm not tossing that word around lightly. I mean genuine love, and I think you see it in how we play, you see it in how we sacrifice for each other. It's nice to see us holding the championship trophy. Seeing the guys love each other as much as they do and sacrifice for each other warms my heart even more.
So there were 12 transfer players in the game. They scored all but 2 of the goals. And, obviously you both turned your programs around in relatively short order here. I guess just what do you think that means for the college hockey landscape, for Atlantic hockey, for your program in particular?
Yeah, it's the world is changing fast, right? And you have to adapt to it. And but it doesn't matter if somebody comes in from another school or a junior program; they have to, buy into the values that your group believes in and are talking about. Sure, those types of players can make an impact, but they have to be the right kind of people. I think both programs have some impactful players that made a lot of plays today. The 2 guys sitting next to me are 2 of those. Holy Cross is the regular season champion. They're an outstanding team. They're well coached. I couldn't find a hole in their lineup all year. We played them earlier in the season. They took it to us and swept us at home for the 2nd year in a row. I think I have a lot of respect for the team that we just beat. A lot of respect. And for us to be able to overcome that mountain at the end of the season here, and then to do it again tonight, even after falling behind 2-0, I think it makes it a little bit sweeter because I think they were deserving champions of the regular season.
Coach, obviously, you've been to the NCAA as an assistant. Ethan has. The majority of the group hasn't. Are there any positives going into this with a group that doesn't have that experience, something that's going to be so new and fresh for them?
Yeah, it's another opportunity for us. This is a big moment for us, for the university, for a lot of people. We're going to celebrate it tonight, and we just beat a heck of a team. You know what I mean? And it's the first championship trophy, league championship trophy Bentley's won. So we'll get to that. As far as next week goes, the challenge is going to be immense. But we have another opportunity in front of us, and that's the chance to play in another tournament. Our guys are ready for pretty much everything that's thrown out in front of them all year. Deficits, losses, losing streaks. I don't necessarily know how it's going to get done today, but we'll regroup and find a way to be ready for the week.